If I could offer you a surgical procedure right now in the next 5 minutes, and it would turn one of your fingers into a canister that you could store stuff in, fully functional though, would you do it? 5 seconds, make a decision.
Would I have to pay for it?
It's free. For me, I pay for it.
Sure.
Deep in the underground labyrinth of labyrinths, a single tear from the eye of a man with terrible allergies standing in a field of pollen fell into the fiery hole of everlasting flavor, germinating the sleeping bud of crazy and subsequently conceiving the Mythical Show with Rhett and Link. On this week's show, Beat the Heat with Meekakitty, Rabbit Lightning, July Holidays, Paul Scheer, and more. And now, here are Rhett and Link.
Welcome to the Mythical Show.
Your half hour of not having to click around on the internet.
We got a big show this week, people. Many special things are happening, including a very special secret announcement that won't be secret by the end of the show about something that might go on your foot and may or may not be mythical. It could be a sock. It could be more. It could be what goes on the outside of a sock.
All right, so if that's not enough to keep you around, well, me telling you about my experience at the movie theater is.
Oh, surely.
Lincoln and I, very recently, decided to do
son.
a father-son.
Just for people who might be tuning in for the first time.
Not the president.
Named Lincoln.
I like have seance meetings
the
with
ghost,
the former
Lincoln
president.
and I.
So we wanted to do a father-son hangout time, and he wanted to see a movie.
It's good for the kids.
So, I got to pick a movie that is
appropriate.
Lincoln appropriate.
Maybe I should let you speak.
But yeah, you know where I'm going with this. Thanks for that, right? So a Lincoln appropriate movie is something that, chances are he may enjoy it. It may be appropriate for him, but I may not enjoy it.
That's what PG-13's for.
Unless, he's not 13, dude. He's 8 years old.
Yeah, a little bit of stuff for the adults, a little bit of stuff for the kids. PG-13 right down the middle. That's how we would do it at my house.
No, that's not how it works. But that's the case that I'm at risk of not being entertained unless there is a new Pixar movie out. So Monsters University, ding, ding, ding. I'm like, yes, this is going to be a winner for everybody. Yeah. We're not sponsored by Pixar. I wish we were, but
I am.
You know how it is.
Just this half of the duo is sponsored by Pixar.
When you go to the movies to see a Pixar movie, everyone's going to be entertained because their movies are so better. You don't even compare.
They're so better.
There's so much.
That's why you're not sponsored by Pixar, because their tagline line is not Pixar is so better.
So we go see the movie, and you can't judge it against other animated movies because it's Pixar. But I figured out the way to judge a good Pixar movie, and it's the amount of independent times I cry during the movie. The more times you cry that are like totally isolated points of crying during a movie, the better the Pixar movie is.
You talking about weeping or tearing up?
I mean, all different scales. I mean, that's what the scale is. And I give Monsters University a 2-weeper.
A 2-weeper.
I had two.
You wept twice.
I had two.
You wept twice.
I weeped twice. I had 2 specific instances of weeping.
Huh.
Lincoln didn't weep.
Well, he's young.
Right, that's because he was entertained and I wept. It was great. It was good
I
fun.
really relate to this because, as you know, having seen many movies with me and maybe watched some television programs with me, I am a crier.
You're a weeper.
I am a crier at TV and movies and sometimes commercials. I'm not kidding. I'll see like a commercial for like turkey brings the family together, and I'll be like, it does. And
is that a commercial?
It should be. I have
turkey brings the family together.
Yeah,
like the turkey council. The turkey council is a weeper for you.
Nothing brings the family together like a big fat bird. But no, I seriously, the smallest little things will make me tear up. Pixar.
You look like you're tearing up right now.
Because I'm so happy. Up. You know how Up starts on that really intense note?
Now, you mean the turkey commercial Up, right?
No,
not the Pixar movie.
Pixar movie.
Okay.
About the wife dying and the old man being alone. I was like, it was like 3 minutes into the movie, and I'm like going...
Yeah, you got your first...
I'm like heaving a little bit.
Heaps of weeping.
Listen, I mean, I'm not that sensitive of a man. Most people wouldn't describe me as a sensitive man, but I get this from my dad because I've seen my dad cry at commercials. And no one would describe my dad as a sensitive man, but there's just something about the way it happens in 2 dimensions, or maybe 3 dimensions if it's a 3D movie, that just really gets me going.
So I do recommend the movie.
I don't apologize for it.
But then I come home and we had some friends over for dinner and we were talking with them and I was telling them what I am now telling you. And inevitably when you talk about weeping in a movie, what happens? Now you tell me, what comes to your mind in terms of other movies? Like if you're gonna take the conversation from me, like this is a handoff. I cried twice during Monsters University. What would you say?
Just like Blue's Clues and you give them a space to answer? I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, and they're right. The Notebook.
Ooh, that's a tear.
So we started talking about The
Nicholas
Notebook.
Sparks.
Yeah, and I can't believe that I've actually seen The Notebook, but I was like, yeah, I've seen The Notebook.
I could barely see it through my tears. I mean, I could kind of make out
that is a weeper.
Ryan Gosling.
And you can't even tell that it's animated. I mean, Pixar did an amazing job with that one. And so we're talking about it, and then all of a sudden, and the conversation just went, let's watch it right now.
This is a bad idea.
So after 2 hours of watching Monsters University, 2 hours later, here I am on my couch watching The Notebook. And I'm like, okay, I think it's good. This is cathartic for me to get to a point where I'm like crying more. I knew this was gonna happen at the end of the movie. And then, you know, it gets to that point where it's like, well, there's the first one where it's like, I wrote to you 365 days. And I cried. But then there's like the bigger cry at the very end of The Notebook. Remember. I don't want to spoil it for anybody because it's such an amazing animated movie. But I'm getting to this point and I'm like, here it comes, the biggest cry of the whole thing. And at that point, I get a call on my phone.
From me.
Rhett called me.
I didn't know you were watching The Notebook. I hate for ruining that.
I should have put my phone on notebook mode. There should be a mode for that. It's like, I'm about to cry. So then he calls me. I got to go into the other room. I come, you know, I'm talking to you about business. I come back in there and everybody's just a wreck and I've missed the whole thing.
I apologize for that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm getting at.
I'll make it up to you later.
I need an apology.
Me and you watch The Notebook later.
Thanks, Jim. Yeah, looks like it's going to be a hot one this summer, and people are finding all kinds of ways to beat the heat.
Ice cream.
Watermelon. Swimming pool. Popsicle.
Fudgesicle.
Creamsicle.
Barco.
Polo.
Water.
Sprinkler. Hose. Tidal wave. Shade. Shades.
Shady.
Ice.
Ice.
Baby.
Icy.
Slushy. Slurpee.
Slicey. Breeze.
Self-breeze.
Peas.
Toilet seat. Cucumber.
H.
2.
Oh.
Iced tea. Lemonade.
Arnold Palmer.
Freeze breath. Corpse.
Tank top.
Bikini. Jorts.
Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
Cold shoulder. War. Feet. Sore.
Case.
Turkey.
Blood.
Cold mountain. Cool runnings.
Ice Age.
Ice age. Edward Cullen.
Steve Austin.
Nicole Kidman. Reptile.
Snowman. Snow woman.
Snow person. The other side of the pillow.
Canada.
Antarctica. Iceland.
Iceland's not really that cold.
Coolant.
Refrigerant.
Liquid nitrogen.
I'm Julia, the rainbow-faced sheep.
And I'm Kayla the Toque Ball, and we're from Burke, Virginia, and you're watching The Mythical Show.
Hey Hey y'all, I'm Red Rabbit Claw Moonshine, and this is Lawn
I'm
Lightning.
Lawn Lightning.
We're Rabbit Lightning.
This is How to Write a Sad Song, and it's the sequel to How to Write a Love Song, because as we know, all love ends in sadness. I think what you should do is you should start by thinking about the happiest thing possible that you could think about.
The happiest I've ever been is at Six Flags over Georgia when the roller coaster got stuck. I was on it by myself, and it got stuck at the top of a loop. Seems like only yesterday I won tickets to...
A ticket.
Because I was by myself, right? And I've got that disorder where I get a euphoric feeling when I'm upside down. There's something about the blood that rushes to my head.
Well, the point
I sleep upside down.
It's a sad song.
And they left me for dead.
They left me for dead. One of the things that makes me happiest in my life is dogs. I had a puppy once, and I called him D.O.G. And it was because it was written on his house, D.O.G., spelled dog.
That's creative. How did you find D.O.G.? Was he a rescue? Or did you contact a breeder?
I contacted a breeder about a rescue. I wanted to rescue something that wouldn't breed.
So he's a sterile dog.
That's right.
Most puppies are not sterile. Naturally. This was a naturally sterile one. He hadn't been under procedure. Once acquired sterile dog.
He was fluffy. He just wanted a home. Well, the sad thing is, I actually ran over D.O.G. So I took him to the vet to put him down, and the vet said, well, he can survive with just 3 legs. Poor dog started sterile, ended up with 3 legs. But I happened to run over him going for soft serve.
I don't know why they don't put soft serve in the tubs.
The stuff in the tubs, the hard stuff, it originated as soft serve.
I don't believe that. I want something that when I take it out of the tub, I can just take my whole hand and just... Come on, scientists, somebody figure that out.
Sometimes life gives you lemons, and the lemonade you make is poisonous. Gives you...
And women rhymes with lemon. This won't be the first time I've gone there. Now it's got to go to a much darker place.
And those women
turn out to be
cannibalistic.
Ooh, there's a good one.
Sometimes the night gives you women, and those women turn out to be cannibals. Lord help us.
What if we just made some really lonesome sounds?
No. And then out of the woods comes, I don't know.
Help comes in the form of an army.
And help comes in the form of an army.
But then you realize it's an army of the undead.
And the army turns out to be zombies.
This is a bad night. The teeth sink into your neck. You are becoming the undead. Write that before I forget it. I don't want to sing a song that's from the perspective of a zombie. I think it needs to wrap up pretty quickly after you become undead.
A 3-legged dog comes over the horizon driving a truck and runs over your leg.
It's a pretty bad day.
We will check back in with the Rabbit Lightning later to see how their sad song turns out, but now it is time to celebrate.
There are 31 holidays in the month of July.
Now you could celebrate each holiday as it comes, or you can do what we're about to do and celebrate them all in one sitting, back to 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 back 31 times. Ready, set, go!
Build a Scarecrow Day.
I'm tired of all these crows harassing me in the studio.
Oh, you know what? I built a Scarecrow!
World UFO Day.
You think that thing repels UFOs?
No.
Compliment your mirror day.
Oh, your beard is looking so bushy.
Wow, Mr. Mirror, I like your red border and your reflective surface. Good job, Mirror.
I don't think you get it.
Independence Day.
Well, I'm proud to be an American where Lee Greenwood still sings.
Workaholics Day.
Oh man, I really gotta clean up these pens and like get all this work going together and file these memos. What are you doing?
I'm still on vacation, man. Quit being such a workaholic.
Nothing Day. Macaroni Day.
Hey, Rhett, I made this for you.
It's gonna be tough to eat this macaroni now that you've glued it to this board.
Don't put all your eggs in one omelet day.
Look at this huge omelet, man.
I hope you didn't put all those eggs in one omelet.
No, I left you one.
Fresh air for your Houseplants Day.
Oh, houseplant.
Hey, Mr. Houseplant, here's some fresh air.
That's not fresh air, and I don't think this is a houseplant.
Teddy Bear Picnic Day.
I brought potato salad. What did you bring?
Teddy bear.
I didn't know you had a teddy bear.
You don't know everything about me.
National Blueberry Muffin Day.
Hey, Rhett, I made your favorite muffins.
Poppy seed?
No.
Banana nut?
No.
Chocolate chip?
No.
Pumpkin?
No. Blueberry.
I'll pass.
Eat Your Jello Day.
Son, your mom made this Jello and I want you to eat it. Eat your Jello.
No, Dad.
No excuses.
I'm afraid of Jello.
Eat your Jello.
It's wiggly.
Embrace Your Geekiness Day.
What are you doing?
I'm watching Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy on Google Glass with my right eye, and I'm reading The Watchmen with my left eye.
I got to bless you.
National Nude Day.
Excuse me?
Oh, what a coincidence. I didn't wear pants today. Or underwear.
I've been wondering about that.
Gummi Worm Day.
You know what would make this a little less awkward? Gummi Worms!
Gummi Worm. And probably putting our shirts back on.
Fresh Spinach Day.
Oh, man. Wait, hold on.
What's that in there with the gummy worms? Oh, look, it's fresh spinach.
Give me some of that.
Drink Call Day.
Hello?
Hey, is your refrigerator running? Is your refrigerator running?
Link, I know it's you, man.
Cow Appreciation Day.
I'm so appreciative of cows.
Kyle's, thank you so much for this milk.
Oh,
And for these red leather pants.
I didn't think you were wearing pants.
I'll put them on when you weren't looking.
Stick your tongue out day.
Oh, good gosh!
Nap Day.
It's a hot dog.
I think I'm gonna take a nap on these muffins.
You don't want to keep doing the holidays?
National Ice Cream Day.
Oh, I got something to wake you up, and it's your favorite, Link. It's your favorite.
Oh,
Rat Catcher's Day.
oh man, look, it's a rat. Catch it.
That was easy.
Gorgeous Grandma Day.
Hey, Red, have I ever shown you a picture of my grandma?
Link, your grandma is gorgeous.
Runs in the family.
Tell an old joke day.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Tank.
Take who?
You're welcome.
Africa Caveman Day.
Now this is
Fire scary.
FBI Day.
Sir, FBI, you're under arrest for arson.
You went undercover as a caveman?
And it worked.
Slap Happy Day.
Oh, God! I'm so happy!
Me too, I love it. I'm so happy.
Singing Telegram Day.
Telegram.
Yes?
I want to know we got 3 more holidays to go. Let's hurry up and get this over with.
Buffalo Wings Day.
I didn't know buffaloes had wings.
Yeah, they're hard to see because they're so tiny.
Barry's Herbal Ballooning Holiday.
What?
Mutts Day.
Don't tell me we actually got much.
Oh, goodness. And those
That's
are
all the holidays in July.
July.
This is Lucky. He's actually up for adoption. Details in the description. You know you want to take Lucky home.
Looks like Falcor from Neverending Story.
And he kind of just sits in your arms like a baby, Link.
Well, that's because you're holding him that way. He's smiling about it.
He likes it.
Adopt this dog, please.
Please, come on.
We don't know how to take care of a dog. I don't even know how to hold a dog. Now, next on the show, we have special guest, Paul Scheer.
You know him from The League on FX.
My name is Slim Shady.
And the YouTube channel, Buh.
I mean, you got more people than Hammer, you know? Like a lot of guys in your posse, but I'm glad you're here.
Speaking of dogs, we met Paul at a dog park.
Yeah, we did.
Well, here we are in a dog park.
Both of you seem too relaxed. I mean, we're surrounded by animals that descended from wolves. I feel like you should be in more like a ready position.
Yeah, but we're in California. Most of the dogs are like super chill here. They live like good lives. They've left that wolf behind them. They like meditate. They eat only organic dog food. Like the dogs.
You see that?
He's fine. That's just doing cardio. That's just a dog doing cardio. He's not even trying to run.
Which one's yours?
I don't actually have a dog. What about you guys, Steve?
I don't have a dog.
I don't have a dog.
The dogs. My big issue with dogs, there's people who talk to their dogs like they're humans.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's like, come on, we're gonna go over here now. Let's go over here. Do you wanna go to the store? Dog has no idea what you're saying.
Right.
Be like, here, sit, stay. That's all they're getting from you. Yeah.
You really should just make guttural sounds towards the animals.
Yeah, it should just be like, rough, down. It all should be hand gestures.
If you get angry.
Yeah.
A little goes a long way.
You know, these people have these long conversations like, who are you voting for? They don't care. These dogs don't care about DOMA, Prop 8. I'll tell you another thing. There's nothing more humiliating than picking up after the dog.
I see the people like on the sidewalks, the hand in the plastic bag.
You can look like the most dignified person in the world until you put that plastic bag on your hand and bend down and pick up dog crap.
Oh yeah. What if we surgically attach metal bars so when they poop, it shoots into that thing and it is prepackaged. So it comes out in a clean plastic bag.
Like a sausage.
Exactly, yeah. You get a sausage casing poop. That way, even if they poop in the house, it's like, I just have to pick up their sausage casing. Not bad.
I think that you could train a dog to drop the sausage in a little receptacle in your house.
We basically get like this litter box. The dog will go in this litter box, and then it would somehow be turned over, and then the power is sucked from it, and then it would power your house.
I mean, and look at this guy. This thing about how much power this guy right here could generate. Come here, buddy. Could you imagine this, Paul? I mean, think about it. He could power like a 3-bedroom
Actually,
home.
I want to just say this. I'm a big fan of yours. I saw all the Beethoven movies. You were great. I know Charles Grodin can be a tough guy, but you handle it like a pro.
Well, you know, over the years, they've pulled off a lot of amazing things with dog breeding, and I'm just wondering if they could do some sort of selective breeding that eventually leads to a dog that doesn't actually poop at all. We could get some dogs, we could start breeding them, we could measure the sizes of the craps, and eventually, over a series of it'd probably take us 25, 30 years, we might get some puppies that barely crap at all.
We could call it no Shih Tzu.
Like that. Name-wise, you're rocking the name-wise.
Right.
Biology-wise, I'm concerned.
How about this?
Yeah.
We get a dog that eats, but he eats a little bit.
Yeah.
And he has like an 18-month lifespan.
Yeah.
And at the end of the 18th month, he just explodes in your living room.
You say explode. I picture an explosion of like epic proportions on couches and on TVs.
You know what?
It's
You
like,
put him outside for that day. All right, we're going to put
Go out there
Sparky
and
in the
explode.
backyard. He's going to explode.
Look, I'm all for that.
Well, I'm glad we had this meeting.
You know, look, if you ever want to come back and chat with me about dogs, I'm here.
Well, should we take these chairs with us?
No, these are mine. I bought these. All right, great to see you.
Yeah,
great
thanks.
to see you.
We'll drop back in, man.
And you know what? I shook your hands with no problem because I know that none of you picked up
Yeah, I don't want a dog.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even like them.
that.
Yeah.
The Mythical Mail Boulder swells. This week we got, among many other things, a pink bow tie from Autumn in Oak Island, North Carolina, a hula girl from Jacob in Springfield, Missouri, and a Krusty the Clown doll from Alex in Sacramento, California. Want to mail us something? Visit facebook.com/Rhett Link for more information. Thank you.
3, 2, 1, splash.
In its complete form, but still in its infancy, the saddest song ever, copyright us, Rabbit Lightning, used only by permission, and we don't give permission.
It seems like only yesterday I won a ticket to Six Flags over Georgia. Six Flags over Georgia. I got stuck at the top of a loop-de-loop, and the man on the intercom said there's nothing we can do for ya. And they left me for dead.
Once I acquired a sterile dog. He was fluffy. He just needed a home. But I happened to run over him in my truck on the way to get a soft serve ice cream cone. And I took him to the vet. But we didn't let it get us down. 'Cause sometimes life gives you lemons, and the lemonade you make is poisonous. Sometimes the night gives you women, and these women turn out to be cannibals. And then you yell, help us! And the help comes in the form of an army. But the army turns out to be zombies. And as the teeth sinks into your neck, and just before you become the undead, a three-legged dog driving a semi comes over the distant horizon and he flattens your legs.
And then you become one of those zombies that drags himself around by his arms.
Which is the saddest thing that can happen to a man.
It's a sad song.
I had 2 cry moments in there.
Really?
So it's right up there with Monsters University.
I doubt
for me.
that.
And the Notebook in the third watching, because you start crying last. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the big announcement that you've all been waiting for. A few years back, we, along with your help, many of you mythical beasts at least, we developed and designed the first ever shoe designed by the internet. Do you remember this? You were there, Rhett.
It's kind of foggy, actually. Refresh my memory. No, yeah, I
The
remember
mythical
it.
shoe.
Yeah, the mythical shoe. The Tweak and Rhett Link mythical shoe. It was awesome. I own a pair, or
And
two.
then over subsequent years, in addition to black, there was a blue one, which came out at the same time. And then there was like a
cream
color one.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, now every time I move, like my leather pants kind of make
Don't
make
wear those
noise.
again, please. For a number of reasons.
Yeah, I can give you a number of reasons. I'm sweaty.
Ew.
They make a lot of noise.
Yep.
But they are fashionable. Speaking of fashion, drum roll, please.
Well, hold on, yeah, let's make this more dramatic. Let's cut the lights off. I'm gonna go into a dramatic voice.
And let's play some dramatic music.
We'll do that in post.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been over, well, a few years since, well, this isn't that dramatic, is it? Let me start over. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been approximately a few years since the launch of the original mythical shoe, the first ever shoe designed by the internet. And now I guess it's time to update that shoe in a cool and awesome way that's worthy of making a new name for the shoe, and we're gonna call it the Mythical Shoe 2.0.
How's that good?
Kind of sucked. Here we go. 3, 2, boof. Look at that.
My goodness.
The brand new mythical shoe. Obviously, we've got a new color here. Got a little gray going on.
It's leather. It's got a brand new wing construction. You see that? It's got a solid embroidery of the black wing. It's a Boulder wing. It says, hey, I had an old mythical shoe, but now I got a new Boulder mythical shoe 2.0.
2.0.
Still got the
That's what we're calling it, because that's the trendy thing to call things now.
Still got the pick holder from the original shoe, but especially excited about this. You know how have these.
First of all, you get different laces. Bam. If you prefer the hot pink, ladies
I like the
or
sound
gentlemen.
effects.
I know, I don't add those in post. Hot pink laces.
And it also comes with something to fill this little window that we've always had on the mythical shoe, but you only get this with the mythical 2.0. That is these little inserts that fit in there. Hello, my name is blank. Write your name in there. We've got a Rhett Link one. We've got a plaid one, and there's going to be more of these on the way.
Listen, here's the reason why we're most excited about the shoe, and seriously, most comfortable just like hawking our wares to you guys, is that this shoe goes to benefit a larger cause than just internetainment and you being your mythical best. People, a portion of the sales of each shoe that you buy, and I do recommend buying 2 at once. They're sold that way. A portion of the proceeds goes to benefit those who are under injustice around the globe. So we're talking about human trafficking situations, slavery situations.
There are organizations that are committed to helping free those people and helping those people get out of those situations, most of the time in other countries around the world. And we're going to be donating a proceed of all of the revenue from the sale of the Mythical 2.0 to those types of organizations.
We're going to be donating a proceed. That's what you said.
Yeah, a portion of the proceeds.
I might wear the pink laces. I'm not above it. I'm not beyond it.
And the new logos are inside. And the new logo is on the pick, too.
Step on my face.
Time to spin the mega wheel of mega mythicality.
Do it, Rhett.
That's how a man spins a wheel, Link. Pay attention. A man with pink laces.
Counterclockwise.
Indifferent itsy bitsy spider.
Okay.
How does this go? I don't really care how it goes. I'm indifferent to it.
Start like this. Whatever. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Who cares? Out came the sun and dried up all the rain.
It doesn't really matter, though.
And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Again is not even a word. It's again, you know.
Well, in England it is.
If I cared, I would have said again, but I didn't, so I made it rhyme.
And it left me for dead. No.
Nope.
My face is turning redder than when you were hanging upside down on that roller coaster.